Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Campbell. A lot of times I hear, how do you polish the obsidian block? Well, today I'm going to tell you how. I had the pleasure of co-developing the twist polishing kit for Silikat ceramics with Meisinger. The beautiful thing about this is that I wanted to have something that was easy, repeatable, and predictable. And this kit does all that and more. One of the things I like about this kit is you can use it whether the lithium silicate is crystallized or whether it's uncrystallized. It works the same no matter what. So let's show you how to do it. We're going to use the sprue removal stone. I'm going to come in here, gently go over the surface where the sprue is, apply medium pressure. I'm going to go through and round my marginal ridges, go on my occlusal surface a little bit with this. I just like this to start to get this ready to be polished. This should take about 15 seconds. Once we're done with that, we can go to the centered cone. The centered cone allows us to refine any anatomy that we may want to do. If we want to put in any extra primary, secondary, or tertiary. I happen to like a lot of anatomy, so I'm going to go in here onto this obsidian, and I'm going to put in a little bit extra anatomy here. Again, this is personal preference, and I'm just going to put a little bit on there for me. So we're going to go to our pre-polish wheel here. We're going to go at about 10,000 RPM. It works really well from 8 to 12, depending on your polishing on your lab engine. And what we're going to do here is we're going to come in here and let it work for you. We're going to apply medium pressure, almost a light to medium pressure here. We're going to go over the surface area and just really start to get a satin finish on this restoration. I'm going to go over my buccal and my lingual. I'm not going to use this pre-polish wheel on my mesial or distal because I want to maintain my proximal contact strength. I do not want to get an open contact from this. Once I've done my buccal, my lingual, I'm going to go onto my occlusal surface, get this into the grooves as far as it'll go. It will not go down deep into the grooves, but that's what the next thing is for. Once that's done, we're going to go to our pre-polish twist. This is the workhorse. I love this thing. It just keeps working and working for me, and it makes my job so much easier. So let's go on this. Again, this pre-polished twist is going to run between 10,000 and 12,000. I like it more around 10, and it's going to be medium pressure, not heavy like you use with paste. You're just going to let it work for you. I'm going to go down my buccal, and you notice what I'm doing with this pre-polished twist is I'm actually coming down to my margin. I'm protecting my margin with my thumb. So make sure that you're working with the material and you understand the right way to use this. So as we go through here, you can also see we're starting to get a nice satin semi-gloss here. We're going to use this on the buccal, the lingual, and the occlusal surfaces, not the mesial and distal. Again, we're going to try to protect our contacts and our proximal contact strength that we set in the mouth. So once we've done this, we're going to go through my occlusal here. I'm going to walk it through the grooves, just like we used to do with gold. I'm going to walk it through with medium pressure, not heavy pressure like you do with paste. We're going to go in here. It's just going to walk it through my grooves. Everything looks fantastic. At that point, we are done using our pre-polish twist wheel. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our high shine twist. The biggest thing to remember on this, the most important thing when you're working with obsidian, is that you want to let this twist wheel do the job for you. You don't want to be bouncing all over the place. So I'm going to get it started here. We're going to go light pressure, not medium, but light pressure. Run this between 8 and 12,000 RPMs. I like it about 10. I'm running it right now about 10. And I'm just going to start letting it polish for me here. And if you notice, we're starting to get a very high gloss on the buccal here, and I'm not doing any work. And the beautiful thing, it's not generating any heat like some of the pastes do. So I love this, that I'm not dealing with burning my fingers or my staff having a problem with it getting too hot or having to dip it in water constantly. I just like to avoid that. We got a really beautiful gloss here on the facial surface. I'm now going to go in approximately on my mesial and distal for the first time. I'm going to use light pressure and just let this polish my contact area. Go onto my lingual surface here. And we're just working some magic here. This is a fantastic, fantastic product. I love the twist polishers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a toothbrush. I'm going to clean off all this dust from the tooth and from polishing here. I have here a very highly polished obsidian crown. You could now characterize this, put it back in the oven. You could add glaze if you wanted to do it at that point. And then I would use the GC02 for intraoral. After I adjust my occlusion, I can polish and get the same high gloss that we have here. I'm Dr. Greg Campbell, and I thank you for listening.